Okay, well, we've talked about the names of notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, sharp, natural, flat. All right. Something we haven't really talked about now, and it's time to, is what the notes look like when you put them on the staff, because they don't look like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Now, um, I'll draw a note here really quick, and it's not really a circle, okay? It's more of an oval, and it's slightly turned up on its side. See that? And this is a whole note, is what we would call that. Whole, not hole in the ground, but as in whole, one whole entire note. Not half of a note, not a quarter of a note, not 5/8 of a note, one whole note. Okay. Now I'm going to have to erase the word whole there because it's kind of going to be in my way as it might be in my way as I add new things. Now when I take this whole note, and let's say it gets 4 counts, they do get 4 counts, right? So we got 4 over 4. Our whole note gets 4 counts. That's what that means. So if we split that whole note in half, make 2 of them, we signify that by putting a little stem on it. Sometimes the stem goes up, sometimes it goes down. Depends on what, what depends on how high or low the note is, right? So there's your whole note. Your whole note gets 4 counts, yeah? But your half notes, 4 divided by 2, they get 2 counts, right? They get 2 counts each. Pretty easy. When we split our whole half notes in half, we darken in our oval. We still have the stem on it, right? And what's half of 2? 1. So each one of those gets 1 count. And so we have whole, half, quarter. Now, if we split our quarter notes in half, which you can do, you notice everything's kind of getting smaller too. So what's 4 times 2? 8, right? Usually eighth notes are connected, not always. Sometimes you'll get a single eighth note. And there are, and each one of those gets 1/2 of a count. And so if we add these, if we're counting them, we start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and. Okay, simple way to count it. And when we start putting these on a staff, you'll see how they fit. Now, if it says 4, 4, you can only have so many counts to put in a measure. You can't put too many counts or it won't fit. So that's the basic breakdown of our notes: whole, half, quarter, eighth. Okay, well, I'm going to erase these because this one, like I said earlier, is a whole note, and this is half notes. All right, so it's 1/2 of a note. It's 2 halves of a note, right? And here's quarter. Just like quarter. How many parts to a football game are there? There's 4 quarters. 4 quarters in a basketball game, right? And eighth notes. EIGHTH, right? Eighth note. Whole, half, quarter, eighth. So if you just remember whole, half, quarter, eighth, and that will help you remember those. Easy? I think well, the more you practice it, it's easy. Then we'll need to practice putting them on a staff so we know what they look like.